right, we'll move on to the next one, and that is Kung Fu Panda 4. We're finally getting the quadrilogy. It comes out on March 8th next year. Stars Jack Black, Jackie Chan, Aquafina, Ke Huy Quan, Viola Davis, Bryan Cranston, and a whole lot more. It's directed by Mike Mitchell. We've all seen the trailer. What are your thoughts on it, James?
Starting off with me. Okay, well, based on the trailer alone, it looked fine. I think my negative thoughts about this film stem from other stuff beyond the trailer. As for the trailer itself, I thought it was good. I mean, I like how it kind of has a little bit of a throwback to, the first ones and stuff, and I think it can do something interesting with it. But my whole thoughts on this movie don't change from this trailer. It does nothing to be like, oh my gosh, okay, I was so wrong about this. I still think I'm right about it. And it all starts with the fact that Kung Fu Panda 3 is the end of the trilogy, and they're doing a fourth one. For what reason, I don't know. But the third one ends great. I don't know if you guys remember it. It just kind of caps off his journey from the first one to the third one really, really well. And then you go to Mike Mitchell, man, and this guy directed Shrek Forever After. I don't want him to touch another fourth movie in an animated
DreamWorks
franchise again. Pardon?
DreamWorks as well.
I don't care. Shrek Forever After is a horrific mistake of a movie. And he did that. And I genuinely think he's one of the worst directors around right now. He did the first Trolls, SpongeBob movie, Sponge Out of Water, Lego Movie 2. Do you remember the contrast between Lego Movie 1 and Lego Movie 2? Big difference in quality there.
Yeah, you were going from an industry best animators to
Alvin and the Chipmunks, Shipwrecked.
Oh my god.
Yeah. There is one redeeming factor of his filmography that I will note, though, and that's Sky High. It's not a great movie, but there's just something redeemable about that movie. Yeah, and about the recent additions, like sure, Tai Lung, cool. Like, I can see it working maybe, but you had Aquafina to this, and I feel like I've been very vocal. Maybe not on the podcast about Aquafina in animated roles. It's just that she has a very iconic and unique voice, and in her animated or voice performance roles, she does nothing to very change that voice. Mm-hmm. It's always just her voice talking. It feels like she's hired to do that voice, and that's not really what voice acting is to me. And I'm just going to hear Aquafina when I hear that character talk. But this might have to be a throwaway animated movie for me. I will go in with an open mind because I really do love the Kung Fu Panda trilogy. I think it's a really, really great, perhaps even underrated animated trilogy. Mm-hmm. So I'll go in with an open mind, but I'm not expecting much at all.
Yeah, I don't expect much at all. I don't care for the Kung Fu Panda trilogy. I'm sorry.
Damn.
Sorry to say that. I've never been convinced by it.
Ooh.
I thought the first one is good.
Yeah.
But the other two I don't have any feelings about.
You just hate animated films, don't you?
No, I do like animated films.
Puss in Boots, remember?
Oh, yeah.
DreamWorks.
I get the thing you could closely contrast this to maybe is like Toy Story 4. Okay, so you got this trilogy that was capped off, right?
Yeah.
And then they're creating a fourth. The question here is for what reason?
Yep.
And how are they going to justify Poe's journey even further from here? From what I could see from the trailer, it's about him from no longer being the Dragon Warrior and moving on to as more of a spiritual mentor in the position of
like Oogway.
Yeah, Oogway's position.
So he's pretty much finding the next Dragon Warrior.
Essentially, I suppose, he either finding that or he's moving on into a position where they don't require a Dragon Warrior.
Yeah.
But this rehash of the villains, I don't really see anything in there that convinces me they're going to produce something that's like compelling to justify a fourth film. With Toy Story 4, it was about Woody moving on, becoming independent.
Yeah, dropping his like ideologies about the toy and the child sticking together no matter what.
Exactly. Yeah,
finding his own independence.
Letting go. And, that was the Pixar magic. They're able to capture that. I don't know if I trust the creators here to be able to pull off something like that.
Not Mike Mitchell, no. And further to the villains thing, the writing's written on the wall for me. Tai Lung is going to come back. him and Poe are going to work together to solve it.
Mhm.
Tai Lung is the next Dragon Warrior.
That makes
I
so much
guarantee
sense.
it's going to happen. And if it happens, clip this audio that I'm saying right now. If this happens, I will freak out on the podcast. I will be so mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, we just got our snippet.
Hey, also, you think about this. In the original Dragon Warrior, isn't it said, in the original Kung Fu Panda, isn't it said that Tai Lung is destined to be the Dragon Warrior?
Yeah.
He was being groomed.
He was
for it.
always destined to be it.
I'm pretty sure they used
by,
that
by,
word as well.
Master, by
Yeah.
Master Shifu, who was being trained
So
and
it's
groomed
going
for
to
that
happen
role.
eventually. Oh god, I can see it coming a mile away. Oh, I don't like when a trailer comes out and I'm like, okay, well that's going to happen, and then it happens. It's one of the worst things for me. Yeah, I think it's going to happen. Now, what were your thoughts on the trailer though? Because you were hyping up Kung Fu Panda the last year. You've been like, yeah, my boy, Kung Fu Panda 4.
Only because it was Kung Fu Panda.
What are your thoughts now?
The hype has died down a lot. I think that trailer, I think you said you enjoyed the trailer, not enjoyed it, but you thought it was pretty okay. I'm somewhat in the middle of between it's all right and bad. There's definitely some really cringy dialogue in there, especially from like those 3 little fucking rabbit kids. Oh my god, they're going to be so annoying in that. I can guarantee it now. Aquafina as well. At least she's doing a decentish job to hide her voice, but her voice is so potent that you can still hear it. But at least she's trying now, so that's good.
Hopefully.
But in terms of like, I think the story aspect of Poe finding the next Dragon Warrior or becoming that spiritual mentor, I think that's interesting. But now they're bringing in this villain who can like mimic other villains and anyone, the Charmeleon. I think that's probably the bad part I find off this film. I'd rather just have it like Poe just, going through this journey to like, just let go of being the Dragon Warrior and being a mentor for someone else, pretty much being the next Master Shifu.
Well, you do need something antagonistic to drive it, but like, I don't mind that there's.
Mind.
Yeah.
It's
it's
procrastination.
He's gonna have a panic attack, just like in Puss in Boots.
Hey,
food
don't
addiction.
mock that because that was essential to
We just need a burrito in there.
Yeah. Perito is just Aquafina's character.
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly.
But yeah, my hype's died down for it a bit. I'll still watch it, obviously, because it's Kung Fu Panda. And like you, I enjoyed the first 3. I'm like, someone to my left.
Yeah,
mid.
But yeah, I'll definitely go see it. I'll give it a chance as well because, Kung Fu Panda could always surprise at the end of the day. I mean, we all thought that Puss in Boots: The Last Wish was going to be a nothing movie. Turned out to be one of our most enjoyable ones from last year. So maybe DreamWorks can strike gold. I doubt it, but hopefully.
Not with Mike Mitchell. I'll say that again.
Hopefully.